Christy here, and I realized recently that I am almost at my 6 months for being raw vegan, and I'm super excited about that because it was not all, giggles and rainbows and whatever else, and it was tough, and at the same point in time it went by pretty fast, so it wasn't easy, but it wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be. And it did help that I started eliminating things from my diet, like even 2 years back. I was, taking out certain things like sugar and caffeine and all those sorts of things. But then again, I didn't realize that yerba mate had caffeine in it, so I was drinking a lot of that just up until like last year. So, it's been a learning process, and I know things have been improving for me just in how I feel and my energy that I've had. I've been able to exercise more. I've been getting, better at exercising also, like getting deeper into the practice, and it really has made a difference in that. And I know that speeds things up also. It can make the detox go even faster because I guess some people's detoxes, can just continue their whole lives. So I'm hoping there's a point to where I feel like I, even out and feel like I've detoxed most of my past life and all the rest of that junk, all the medications and experimenting with certain substances and things. And I'm done with it, and I'm hoping that I can leave all that stuff behind. And it's been a process, though, that's for sure. So we'll get started. What I had for breakfast was a papaya. So it's right here. There's some leftover. I just ate this until I was full. And so that was about one small papaya, and it was really ripe and really sweet. Some of them, if you find them, they're good when they're moldy. And this one actually, they taste like almost like brown sugar when they're sweet. Some of them are just like, I've had ones that just taste like water before, and sometimes you gotta muscle through those, but these ones are amazing. I think you can tell by the color of them, they're very orange and bright. The peels were just about that, maybe a little duller, but I feel like I could juggle with these. These are the guavas, so I had some of these for breakfast also. And how you know they're ripe is when they become soft. These ones weren't as soft, so I didn't eat these ones. I'll probably save these for later. And these aren't organic, so I just wanted to bring that up, that it's not always possible to buy organic fruits and vegetables, but do look up the Dirty Dozen and the Clean Dozen, because the guavas aren't, but the papayas are on the list for the Clean Dozen. And they typically don't need to use that many pesticides on tropical fruits and things, just because they grow them in the wild, and then I'm not sure why exactly, but they're one of the ones that are okay. Obviously, if I had the choice, I would definitely eat organic over non-organic, but sometimes it's not always an option. So we did find some oranges, and these aren't organic either. They're Mignola's, and they're amazing flavor and taste. They're really good, but these weren't organic, and they were 30 cents a pound. We got 100 pounds of them, and we've been eating tons of these lately. So I ate probably about 10 of these today so far, and sometimes I'll have more, sometimes I'll have less of them, but they're great for a lunch or snack or even breakfast. And then, so speaking of my snack, I had these for a snack. They are heirloom tomatoes, and these ones are organic. They're really important to buy organic on these. If you can read that, it's pretty easy to find organic stuff. Usually they, write it on the sign or whatever, and or if not, they'll have it on the label. And if they don't have it on the label, they'll have the number, and it'll start with a 9. So that's how you know it's organic. All the other numbers are usually conventional, or I think some stand for GMO and stuff. Now, and to start out, I had about 32 ounces of water. I'm staying hydrated today because I have yoga later on, so then afterwards, my water, I have the coconut water, and this stuff is awesome. It's got electrolytes in it, and all kinds of good flavors. It's really tasty. I like this brand. Sometimes it's the Zico brand, gets like a plastic flavor to it, and I think it's when it warms up, the plastic kind of seeps into the coconut water, and this one doesn't have any of that taste. It's kind of like toasted marshmallows. It's super yummy. So, and for dinner, I was gonna probably do some manila mangoes. These things are so sweet. I think they're also called champagne mangoes or one of those. These are conventional also. They're one of the ones that are safe to eat, non-organic of, and they're still pretty tasty. But one thing I always get organic of is my lettuce. This is 3 heads of lettuce right here, and I'm probably just gonna have maybe 1.5 of them. And yeah, so that's my salad for dinner, and then I'm gonna have a dessert of maybe some of these little, what are these things, the mandarins, if I'm still hungry. So that's usually what I eat. Sometimes I eat more, sometimes I eat less, and today is going to be a no-fat day if I can handle it. Some days I just feel like, you know, I need some sort of a supplement, or I still do take my omega-3s and stuff, and yeah, so there's always ways to feel satisfied even on this diet, and I hope you guys enjoyed all my fruit and veggie stuff that I shared with you guys today. Yeah.